I'm gonna be cranking these videos out. I know in the last video I was wearing this shirt. That's because I just got finished filming it. So now the next topic is food. Food, 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 food. In Austria, food, their diet. I don't understand it. And then it's a phenomenon because being the black person that I am, I'm not catching itis anymore. And let me explain what I mean I'm not catching itis and why I feel like I should based on their diet. Now, I'm not trying to generalize the whole, Vienna food system here, and their diet, but so far, everything that I've eaten has always been meat and potatoes, or meat and some type of starch, some type of bread or some type of rice. I don't see enough like fruits and vegetables on the dishes at all. So a lot of the stuff that I've been eating, they are very fond of the swine. They are not shy about it. I ate something like I don't know the German names for it, but I'm just going to describe some of the food that I've eaten and why it perplexes me why I haven't gotten itis. I ate my first day here. It was a sausage that was wrapped in bacon, and the sausage had cheese inside of it too, on top of a bed of fries. Another dish that I ate was these pork loin things where they're like bigger than $1/2. So they had like a piece of pork on top of a potato slab with a piece of spinach on top and some type of cream cheese sauce. Yeah. Another dish that I had was like this chicken wrapped with bacon, cheese, sauce, mushroom thing. Like it was just all of that together. And another thing that I have been eating, but I can't eat anymore, is called schnitzel. I can't say it. Schnitzel. There we go. Schnitzels, yeah, comes as pork or chicken, and I've been tearing up the pork one. I mean, I have been having a ball out here. Eating a bunch of sausages and bacon and just everything they cook has some type of pork in it. It's like for real. So if you a vegetarian, you in trouble. If you Muslim, woo, you in trouble. You are in trouble out here because they eat a lot, and then their portion sizes are very generous. Okay, so something is up with the food here, because I have not caught itis when I eat this stuff. But the large portions that they give us of all this meat, and potatoes and fried potatoes, French fries, potato wedges, any type of potato, they chop. You mean honestly, when I eat this food, I don't feel bloated. I don't feel fatigued. I don't feel like that at all. And the American diet, when I'm home, I feel like that. So I kind of want to do some research and try to figure out, like, I guess how they raise their animals over here. If they, I know that Europe bans a lot of the, what is it? Some of the chemicals that are found in some of our products, like our hair products or food, like pesticides and antibiotics, steroids, and all that stuff that they be pumping over in America when they raise their animals and stuff like that. But their animals over here, I don't know, because I don't feel like that. Another thing that is interesting is that they a lot of the drinks here, Coke is like, I guess, their biggest endorser. Like I don't see Pepsi or Sprite. It's all about Coke, and the Coke here tastes so good. It tastes different. Like Coke back at home, sometimes you gotta drink it slowly because the fizz might, it's so fizzy that it can burn your throat. You know what I'm saying? But over here, it kind of goes down kind of smooth. It does have that carbonation, but it goes down smoother and it doesn't burn. You know what I'm saying? And it kind of tastes better. I was told that the Coke company over here, they make their Coke with real sugar, and they don't put caffeine in it. So I was like, wow, there you go. And I can tell the difference because I know, in America we used to have the whole Coke versus Pepsi challenge, and Pepsi always won. Well, over here Coke would win because Coke, I can taste the difference between the Coke at home versus here. I can't describe it, but it has a sweeter taste to it. Not a sweet in a sweet, but it just tastes richer, like more real. I was told that the Coke manufactured at home is made out of artificial sugars, and like I said, it has caffeine in it and all this other stuff going on in it. So that was an interesting observation. Another one is um, you have to be careful about the drinks you get here because they love carbonated, they love bubbles, they call it gas, carbonation, all that stuff. Soda water. Well, imagine putting that in your orange juice. Imagine putting that in your water. Imagine, well, soda water, or imagine putting that in apple juice or grape juice or just any type of juice. Everything is carbonated, and it used to annoy me so much when I first got here. Like my first experience, I was in the London airport thinking I'm gonna get me some water. So I bought some water, and I put it in my bag. So I'm, walking around. So it's kind of, getting shook up in my bag with this water, right? So I, open up my laptop, about to check my email, and open the water, and it just exploded. It just all over, and like my first instinct was to move the soda this way away from my computer on my lap, and I got it on the person next to me. It was the kind of embarrassing because I was like, what the like I had never I said I thought this was water. Like what the Yeah, so I know now that I pay attention. I try to my best. A lot of stuff is in German. So or when I'm ordering water, I always say still water or no gas because otherwise they will give it to you, with gas, with the carbonation. I don't particularly like the carbonated juices and waters. I'm not used to it. It just tastes weird. I guess it takes a while for you to get used to it, but Austrians love it. And I'm like, that cannot be healthy, and so yeah, so far based on my diet, I've just been eating meat, potatoes, meat and potatoes. I am like fiending for some fruit. I never thought I would feel my body like want fruit. Like I want some orange juice. I want an orange. I want to eat a tangerine. I even ate some bananas, and I hate bananas. But I bought a bundle of bananas last week just so I can, I feel like I'm eating too much meat. And I'm a skinny, well, I don't know. What's your, conception of skinny? I'm tall. I'm 6 feet, weighs 165, 160. I'd be teetering between those two. Some people say I'm thick. I don't think so. I mean, I'm skinny. Look at my arms, but everything else down is probably a lot bigger. But, I think I might gain a pound or two when I come back to the United States. I might be looking a little bit thick in the back. Be like them Austrian girls. That's why they thick, because they eat good. But I mean, but yeah, that was what I noticed, the diet here, and then I don't see a lot of fat Austrians. I don't see a lot of overweight, obesity, none of that. And they be chain smoking too. Like, how you have your vending machines, for sodas and snacks, they have vending machines exclusively for cigarette brands. Ain't that a trip? I'm gonna take a picture and show y'all if I can remember. But yeah, so with that, and they're drinkers over here. They love to drink. So with all of that, you would think they would be huge, but they're not. They're really not. So that is my take on the food. I like the food. I'm kind of tired of Austrian food, but but it's been good, and I've been getting plenty of pig, eating plenty of pig. So, but that's about it. Leave any comments, questions, or whatever, if you want to know anything about Austria, and I will check in with y'all later. Peace.